I'm going to show you how to create a blog in Blogger. I've created blogs in lots of other applications such as EduBlog, Wix, Weebly. Some of you that have had more instruction in such a mass communication, you may have used some of the Adobe products. So let me just show you, since the reason we're doing in all the Google sites is because most of the schools now have gone to Chromebooks and Google platforms. And just like I told you at the beginning, I like Google because I can use Google on PC, Mac, Chromebook. It's universal. You can get in, log into it anywhere. So here is what I'm going to do is do Blogger. .com, and it's going to open up some of my old blogs, but I'm going to start a new one today for us. Last blog I did was my Israel trip, but I'm going to make a new blog. So what I do is I'm going to drop this arrow down, and I'm going to go to the bottom here, and it says new blog, and I'm going to title this Debbie's blog Spring 2020. I'm just going to do it just Debbie's blog Spring. Okay, then I'm going to hit next, and then it's going to ask me to make my address. Now you can do it your name and a number. You can do it however you want to call it. You can call it the title of your website with your name on it. It's up to you. So, but I'm just going to do Debbie H Spring, and see, when I went Debbie H Spring, it was available, so I can hit save. If it's not available, it'll show under here that it's not available. Save. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go to the theme. And I want to make sure that you choose to go scroll down. It's very important because I want to make sure that you're going to have all your RSS feeds and information on the same location. And I'm not having to look for it or someone else isn't. So I'm going to choose this simple blog. Then I'm going to apply it and hit got it. And then I'm going to hit customize it. And I don't particularly like this color, so I'm going to change the color theme to say purple. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change the background image. So I might like to do, there's all kinds of different ones. Business, the arts. I kind of like the book one. Hit done. And there's my background and how I set it up. Alright, so after I do that, I want to always go ahead and hit save. So I'm going to hit save. It's this little disc right here. So you've got to save it or it will not apply it. So I've now saved it, and I want to go back up here and go back. And the next thing I want to do is I want to click on layout. Now this is where we're going to put in our gadgets, and I want to make sure I have about me. You're going to make sure you do that profile. You're going to make sure you add a free gadget, which I'm just going to show you which one to use. We're going to use Wikipedia because that's a fun one to have on your website. Then I'm going to next I'm going to do the RSS feeds. So I'm staying layout, and I'm going to hit add a gadget, and I'm going to go to feed. Now I'm just show you this right now because that's what it looks like, but the first thing I've got to do is I've got to go find an RSS feed. Now I'm going to open a new tab to search in Google. I'm going to search for RSS feeds. search for RSS feed. So rather go through all my search time, I just typed in, I want an RSS feed on educational technology, and I got the top 90 educational technology RSS feeds. And just to show you real quick, this is the URL that I would use for the RSS feed for free tech for teachers. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go back to my blog, and I'm going to add a gadget, and I'm going to go to feed, and I'm going to paste and hit continue, and it's going to give me the title and the URL, and hit save. So now it is saved right here. So I showed you how to do that. I've got the directions on how to add a feed. So what you would do is you would search for your feed, and again, this was the top 90 educational. You're going to look where it says follow RSS. You don't have to open it. You're just going to highlight and copy it and paste it. If you paste something in your blog that is not a feed, it'll say it is an invalid URL. So find another one. So I want you to do one technology one and one on whatever your topic is of your website. So there again, I've got to go down to the bottom and click save. Now, at this point, I want to see what my blog looks like. So my blog looks like this. I've got the title. I've got my RSS feed. I've got my Wikipedia gadget. I have my About Me. Now, when you go to your About Me, you can go to this. You click on this, and it lets you edit your profile. But I've already done my profile, but you would do your profile and make sure you put in a picture. You'll also add the archives, and you'll add some labels, but that's not hard to do. You can just read that on the instructions. So this is the website for my blog. So that is what you send me. Do not send me anything else. It has to have blogspot.com at the end. So you would copy that and paste it on the Word doc and upload it to where it says blog. Now, the next important thing is, besides you're going to copy it, and you're going to go to your site, little sample website that I did, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to link my tech blog to my blog URL. So I'm going to paste it and hit apply. Then when I publish it again, and I'm going to hit view view site, and then when I click this tech blog link, it goes to my blog. So that's what you need to do to create your blog. You also follow the directions for making the blog, because I want to make sure that you have 2 RSS feeds, this, your About Me, and your archives. Alright, so please follow. I didn't want to keep going and take any longer for you to watch it, but it's pretty easy, and if you need any help, let me know.